this is where the whole thing started getting out of hand for me. People started looking at me as Wakanda, because that's the name I was using for the music, instead of looking at me as Hope. There was so much attention that I wasn't having my privacy, my private life. Even going out, you find someone talking on radio about what you were wearing, what you were doing, this and that, which is something that didn't please me so much.
Ready line up Wakanda. I know I just met you, but can I get your number? I think I already like you.
People watching Grand Stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get more episodes of the Grand Stories. My name is Hope. Some people call me Wakanda. My real names are Amanio Hope Bridget. I am a born and raised of Arua town. I come from Vura. I mean Elubara by tribe, but from Vura. And I live with my family in Zambia. I have 4 siblings. We are 5 children, and I'm the third. And you're welcome to this episode of Grand Stories with me. What do you love most about your hometown and Westnile as a region? My home is in Vura, Arivu especially, but I was raised in Arua town. I usually go there during holidays, not really for a long time, when there are events, or to the farm. My mom has farms in Vura, and I've lived most of my life knowing actually those people. I have contact with the people from my village, but I was raised in Zambia, in Arua town and Westnile region in most specific. And what I love most about my people from Arua town and Westnile region in general is the solidarity. And it's something as a Westniler that you will experience when you're out of Westnile. And it brings so much joy to me that whenever I am outside, like in Kampala, at school, and I meet somebody from back home, there is that absolute brotherhood and sisterhood that you build with this person. And even if you are a stranger somewhere, you meet somebody just by the mention of their names, and you recognize that, oh, this is a homeboy or a homegirl. There is that kind of connection that is definite between you, and that's one of the most fascinating things about Westnile people. The love they show each other. It might not be from home, because everyone from home might be minding the business, but you experience it more when you get out of home, when you're in the outside world, and you get to meet people from Westnile. You treat each other like brother and sister, like you come from the same home, you're like homegirls. I personally have a brother, not biological brother, but just because we went to the same high school together, and because we both came from Arua, we have decided, I mean, it just happens that I happened to start calling him my brother from school, and he called me his sister from school. When his parents visited him at school, they would, of course, ask for his sister. I mean, where is your sister? And just like that, we have actually become, it doesn't even seem like we're not related. And we seem to be like brother and sister, and that's a brother that the universe gave me just because we come from the same region. The next question I have here is there any new song you are working on? So, like, talking about music, That's actually a big thing for me to talk about now. This is the first time I'm openly talking about my stand in music. I am not doing any new song now. I am not doing any song in the near future, and I'm not thinking of doing any song again soon. Fifth question, what made you quit music? So talking about me not doing any song anytime soon or not working on any song, I would basically term it as quitting music. I decided to quit music, and the reason being, I don't really think personally I was ready to face. By the time I started singing, I was not ready to be in the public eye. Music is a hobby to me. It is something I do for the love I have for it. It's something I enjoy doing, and I always feel like there's a way my soul feels with music, and much as I have an added advantage to it, that is the talent. I love to sing. The moment I got into the scene, it was not a plan that I wanted to join the music industry. It was a hobby. I was just doing what I love to do. The first song I ever did was Chinya. I did it with Freddie Line, and he came up with the idea that we do this song as a gift to his sister. His sister was getting married at that time, so we used to sing together. You remember that brother I told you about that Westnile gave me? That is Fred. So we went to the same high school, and we had this bond, this sister-brother bond, and we used to sing all the way from high school, from school. So when we got out, we wrote some songs together, and he asked me, his sister is getting married, and he wanted us to do a song for his sister as a gift. So we did the song Chinya. We wrote it for the marriage. If you have listened to the song, it is basically a love song, and that is how I ended up just there. And 1 month after the song was on radio play. I didn't plan, I was not ready for all that, and it kind of pleased me that, oh, people like your music, something I was just playing around with. So Freddie, he liked it, and he actually wanted to take music more seriously than me, and because of the fact that I'm more known than him in the town, so we decided to pair up to be a duo so that people would get their eyes on him too. And somehow, yeah, we did some other songs together, like 3 or 4 songs together after Chi.
Girl, the way you smile is so, so sweet. Yeah, you're the baddest girl in my DM. I won't deny, I want you like crazy. Gonna buy you a daisy. Girl, you're so amazing. And I like your pretty eyes, those dimples on your cheeks, yeah. Let me so the money ball. Let me tell you,
and then this is where the whole thing started getting out of hand for me. People started looking at me as Wakanda, because that's the name I was using for the music, instead of looking at me as Hope. There was so much attention that I wasn't having my privacy, my private life. Even going out, you find someone talking on radio about what you were wearing, what you were doing, this and that, which is something that didn't please me so much. Perception people have towards female artists is just wrong. It is very wrong. The society needs to change their perception towards female artists, and that is something that didn't please me. It kind of demoralized me. With time, as time started going on, I I felt like people are seeing me as a different person, that I'm just a normal Hope. I don't even like the attention they're giving me. So I decided to take some steps backward, and maybe someday I will change my idea about, I'll just change my mind about quitting music. But yeah, for now, let's say I'm taking a big break from it, and I'm not yet seeing. If anybody asks me, will you come back into the music, I will say that I don't know. I don't know if I will sing. But no. I actually sing. I don't know if I will sing for people anymore. Out like recorded music. I sing in my bedroom, at home. I listen to music. I write songs. I write poems. But that will be for me. But I'm open to writing music to anybody else, as long as they're the ones who will sing it, not me. So I think that calls for you people to change your minds about, because you might be out there not being so judgmental about people, not knowing that whatever you're judging them for is actually pulling them down. So I hated the judgments, I hated the attention, I hated the fact that I couldn't live my life as Hope anymore. Everything I do, there's so much attention. And also another factor is I wanted to focus on other things that I wanted to do as well. My profession and the kind of profession, the actual career I want to pursue, still in music, it does match, but in our society right now, it's very hard to merge the two together. Because people always have these ill perceptions about female artists, and then they tell you also you want to pursue this career and you're a female artist. I mean, what the hell? So people always get those things, and my career means a lot to me. So but the basic reason is just the fact that I didn't like the attention. So I'm taking some steps backwards from music, and maybe in the future I might change my mind, but apparently I am taking that break and taking my time to decide if I want to get back or not. Yeah. So the next question that I have here is, which song was your favorite during your singing days, and what was the reason behind it? My favorite song was the last song I did, and the only single song I did. It was called Africa by Hope Wakanda. It was a song that I wrote by myself. It was actually a poem that I had written about Africa. I'm very patriotic, and yeah, I just one time decided to go to the studio and was like, this looks like a nice lyrics. So I asked the producer to make for me a beat, contemporary, and so the main reason I love this song is the Africanness in it, the beats, the message in the song, and the fact that it is solely my idea. I did it by myself. The ideas came from me. The production ideas came from me. The lyrics, the writing comes from me. It makes me proud of myself that I can do something really wonderful like that. Interesting question here. We have, are you single? Am I single? I write that in my documents that I am single, but actually I am not single. So yeah, I am not single. I am single. I am single in my documents, but yeah, I'm not single. Yeah. The next, I think this is the last question. What do you think of these Westnile inspired socks? Right on the table, I have these stockings. They are really beautiful, and I love the idea that we are using something really that no one would think of to market Westnile. Who would think of marketing Westnile in stockings? This is one nice idea. This is Idi Amin inspired stockings. There is Ara Hill Business Park and Stadium. It shows how Westnile is fast developing, and yeah. And also we have this one, 303 for 303 stores, which actually is the brain behind all the whole interview here, the program, the Grand Stories program. And yeah, I think it's a really wonderful idea. What blows my mind is the fact that somebody had to think that I'm going to use stockings to market Westnile. Who would even think of that? And I think it's a wonderful idea. The stockings are really beautiful, and yeah, kudos to whoever came up with that. Right now I am seated at Hunter's Nest. It's a hotel and restaurant, and sponsors of this program. So just right in the heart of Arua City, you can find Hunter's Nest, and they provide services like catering, restaurant, hotel rooms, and it's basically your home away from home. If you need somewhere to stay for accommodation, somewhere to chill, somewhere to have fun with your friends, this is the place for you. Thank you for watching me. Once again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for the next program. Thank you for watching.
Oh.